now the Buckeyes start inside the red zone on the first offensive play. And here's Mike Weber, redshirt freshman tailback, making his. Here's Barrett keeping. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple by Craig Suits. Third down coming up. State at the 12-yard line. Barrett to the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Noah Brown. A foul on the punt. And it's Weber straight ahead. Muscles through an arm tackle and picks up 4 yards to the 11-yard line. Weber and Samuel, there's not much at the tailback position. Here's Weber again. Cuts it upfield. Weber past the 20-yard line. And again, you see the strength. Pushes the pile to the 20. So a new set of downs on the Buckeye 25. Barrett to the air. On the run. Able to complete it near the 40-yard line to Dontre.
Downfield and throwing an accurate football to the wide receiver.
And ball on the ground. And Tulsa dives on it. Jesse Brubaker on the. And he turns it over here. Trying to pull it back from Weber.
Thick defense that's good against the run. Maybe they try to get on the perimeter next time they get down there.
Barrett lining up in his end zone. And here's Weber. Remember, there was a fumble between those two. Curtis Samuel in the backfield with Barrett. And here is Samuel. And again, no running room. Boy, this Tulsa front seven.
Like to do things, and they're playing well and confident today early on.
So 3rd and 8 here for Barrett and company from his end zone. And Barrett going to air it out. Incomplete. Trying to hit Noah.
Going offensively because they haven't done much so far this quarter.
And Barrett to throw on 1st and 10. And that pass is caught with a defender scoring 77 points and ran 94 plays. Barrett rolling out. Everybody covered. And Barrett fires incomplete. They're looking here to see, as Johnny Dixon tried to get a foot down, whether he had possession. Ruling in the field was incomplete. Oh, it looks like he's got it.
Well, it looks like
after further review, the ruling on the field of an incomplete toss stands as called. 3rd down.
You know, I think that's
from the Tulsa defense. You see a flat top. Every secondary player.
Barrett in trouble. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. In the backfield with Barrett. Little option here, and Barrett will pitch it. It's behind Samuel. Able to still turn it into a positive play, though.
Boy, we needs to get at least 15 touches a game.
Barrett throwing it back to McLaurin. Gets a block and has a 1st down inside the 40-yard line.
1st down.
16-yard pickup. Ball on the Tulsa 36. Barrett and going up high to make the catch inside the 30-yard line.
Windows for JT Barrett.
And here's going to be a direct snap to Samuel. He takes off, has a 1st down and more. Ankle tackled inside the 20-yard line.
Tulsa's defense is reeling a little bit.
Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm.
Here's Samuel again. Pushed back, still going. And finally cut down after.
If you're Tulsa on defense.
You got Weber back there now with Barrett on 2nd and 7. Barrett keeping on the option, slips a tackle, and close to the 1st.
You have to think it's going to be downhill. Mike Weber right between the tackles.
And there it is. He is stood up, though. Did forward prop.
Find him, and you're probably going to find the football.
High snap. Barrett trying to get the corner, and he's taken down at the 2-yard line. Here's Samuel. There was movement. Samuel looked like he left early.
Offense number 4.
Great job.
Watch out for a little pressure from Tulsa defensively, too.
Here's Weber, and he's inside the 5-yard line. Barrett will throw. Now slings it incomplete. Tried to hit Marcus Baugh on its 15-yard line. And it's a handoff to Mike Weber. He's past the 20, turns on the burners. Able to get the first for about a half, but defensively not as good last year as this group. Here's Barrett on the run. And he gets hit hard at the 41-yard line. Show you the highlights of that finish. On 2nd and 6, Barrett keeping and stood up at the 44. 3-yard pickup. It puts the. This is 3rd and 3. Barrett with time, and Noah Brown comes free. It appeared the defender passing against Bowling Green. Here's Weber, leveled at the line of scrimmage by Jim. They lost 5 first-round draft picks. 12 total players that were drafted off that team last year. Here's Barrett on 2nd and 10, and another big hit by Kerwin Thomas.
They need to pump one underneath and maybe throw it over the top for a big play.
Do you do it here on 3rd down and 4, though? Tulsa coming. Barrett to throw, and that one's off target, incomplete. 4th down and 4, which they might.
Foul. Face mask. Offense. Number 74. Penalties decline. 4th down.
Figure out what kind of look you're going to get defensively. It's going to be a sprint to the right.
Barrett rolling out on 4th down. Waits, takes off, and won't get the first down. He gets punished at the 32-yard.
During the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Tulsa coach on the field during the play. 15-yard penalty. Tulsa's ball.
They didn't feel that it needed to be reviewed further, so it is a turnover. Barrett's pass caught by McLaurin, bumped out at the 48 minutes. Haven't had that yet. 2nd down and 5. There was lightning about 20 miles outside of town an hour ago. Here's Barrett. Pocket collapses, and so does Barrett. Wow. Pass, which was 10 yards over the head of the wide receiver.
I had it at 15, but that's okay. It was 10, that's good.
Barrett dumps it off to Weber, pushed out at midfield.
They have both dimensions of this offense here early in the second half.
No offensive touchdowns by either team. Here's Mike Weber on 1st and 10. Bouncing off defenders, thrown forward to the turnovers by Tulsa. On 2nd and 5, Barrett's going to sling it out into the flat and doing a good job to at least.
He didn't have a full warm-up to go through, so expect them to try to get some short passes going early.
See if they can get him in a rhythm. They're going to keep it on the ground here. Barrett spilled, but after he moves to change. Barrett show, and there's a lot of young players around him. Only 4 seniors on the 2 deep on both sides of the ball. Huge hole here for Samuel. Inside the 40-yard line of Tulsa.
Being elusive in the secondary.
Dontre Wilson in the game at the end of the year here in Columbus. Play clock at 1. Hand off to Samuel, and he's got the first down inside the 20-yard line before he's tracked down.
Mike Weber.
Weber at 225 pounds. Barrett, Wilson, there's a flag down. Wilson to the 12-yard line. Out there.
Illegal formation. 5 players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Make sure they're on the line of scrimmage.
Especially when you've been sitting around for an hour. I mean, you played 4 years. You said you were never in a rain delay. It's the first time for most of these guys, and you got a lot of sophomores, freshmen, and juniors. Barrett tackled at. They did this in the first half a few times. Samuel trying to get outside, and he can't. Tulsa with good pursuit. Only 71 yards. On the quarterback run, Barrett's got the first down, and Barrett is in for the touchdown.
Because of what he means to this team.
All the intangible factors that you get with JT Barrett are so special.
To Florida State, which he's going to have that opportunity next week.
I know, but it started in the bowl game last year versus Texas A&M. That was the glimpse.
Barrett running here on 2nd and 11. But here's the question, though, guys. Okay, are you saying, Luke?
Played early.
Here's 3rd down and 6. Barrett gonna dump it off, and it's juggled and incomplete. McLaurin couldn't hang on.
College football always delivers.
Right, doesn't matter if there's 6 games involving ranked teams like last week or none like this week, as Barrett is drilled out of bounds.
Stability on offense. And of course, the hottest name in college football right now, Tom Herman, is doing a phenomenal job at Houston.
Barrett's pass broken up. Incomplete. Keanu Hill got there.
Pass interference. Defense number 1.
Staff.
Weber straight ahead. Powers past the 40-yard line to the 40.
Plays here, guys.
You got a 24-point lead, right? Take a little time off. The clock shorten the game. Here's Weber. Boy, is he look good.
Jeremy reeling a little bit from the loss last week and ready to right the wrongs.
That offensive line struggled for OU last week. Barrett has Samuel wide open inside the 30-yard line and knocked down to the 28.
I think he's the next Percy Harvin type guy in this offense.
Barrett on first down, going for Samuel. What a catch.
You know he plays wide receiver too, but my goodness, when number 4's on the field, the defense better locate him because he's getting the ball.
And Weber with his first collegiate touchdown.
Very good. They are very good. Very stout at the line of scrimmage, veteran defense, senior leadership at quarterback. He struggled today, but a lot of people will struggle against this Ohio State defense.
Got a penalty flag down as Weber.
Holding. Offense number 74.
Time down or not.
True.
To defend it.
True. Weber up the gut. He's to the 31. Humidity. A weather delay of over an hour as JT Barrett takes off and gets to about the 38-yard line.
Without a doubt, they're outstanding at quarterback. They're really good along the defensive.
31-point lead. Barrett pulls it back. Going to dump it off to Wilson out in space. Stays in bounds with a beautiful cut and spin. Down to the 10-yard line.
Games in my day, I can assure you.
B button?
B button on Xbox. Luke's, we're in the PlayStation realm up here.
So first and goal for Ohio State. And down to about the 5 is Samuel. They got better after the weather delay.
Sure did.
And probably getting ripped at halftime. Touchdown for JT Barrett.
Coachers going to play football for a very long time.
Here's Curtis Samuel on that inside pitch, and he gets a few yards.
They're not going to miss a beat on defense. They're too talented. They've recruited too well. The culture is already clearly established.
First down catch by Samuel.
Player, if he didn't get it going, there's too many good players around here. He's never going to see the field.
Here's Weber. And down to the 31-yard line, 3-yard pickup.
And obviously so incredibly good because of the tutelage they got here in Columbus.
Barrett in trouble, steps up. Brought down at the 28-yard line by Jeremy.
Season is dependent upon number 16.
They'll keep it on the ground here on third down. And Weber, he claimed that 4th and 2, the Buckeyes going for it. Here's Dontre Wilson getting the first down. Knocked out of bounds inside the 10.
Autumn on Monday with the performance that they showed. Love their run pass options at quarterback. Tonight they're going to be a factor in the Big 12.
Touchdown for Dontre Wilson.
Of course, in the ESPN 300 last year, and that's despite tearing his ACL.
Demario McCall is into the game.
Great job of supplementing their Midwest recruiting efforts out of the region.
And Luke's, it's a brand. I mean, I went through for as long as Urban Meyer's here in Columbus.
You got a letter from Nick Saban, so I would say that's pretty darn good. Here's Burrow on the run. He's to midfield.
End zone, which is going to amplify the noise and create a more raucous environment. So it'll be interesting to see how this young